YouTube, POD7 here once again with some more Mass Effect 2. I hope the episodes are going alright. I tried a new format last time and I'm going to try to stick to it this time. I've turned the audio down a little bit more. I haven't watched the new quote-unquote format that I'm doing, but yeah, I've got like 3 hours to record stuff, so hopefully I don't do too much planet scanning to take up that time, but we'll see what happens. So, I don't think there's anything to do on the ship, so now we're gonna go ahead and figure out what to do around here. Oh, we're gonna do Firewalker. There goes all my enthusiasm. So from what I remember of this, there's like 2 or 3 different places you have to go. I think it's kind of like the Geth mission in Mass Effect 1 for Tally's data. You have to go to 2 or 3 different places. That are increasingly difficult for the Firewalker thing to do. So. Here we go.
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy. I think we'll be safer there.
So that's always good. No subtitles for that, for whatever reason. Last gen lava fall. That doesn't look good. Am I going the wrong way? Guess so. Was there a door on this thing?
I don't think the ship is safe. We've run into the Geth far too often. I'm going to stay at the next site with Dr. Aloy.
That was my bad.
We'll be safer there.
I like it when they're that easy. Shepard's like, not again. Please.
Primary systems online. Welcome to the M44 Hammerhead Infantry Fighting Vehicle. This is your onboard VI.
Dear.
Mission objectives located. Caution, guided missile system active.
Interesting. Let's take a closer look.
So if you can't tell what's going on, basically you have to hold down Y to pick those up, but it's a struggle.
Detected.
Like you have to
Path is now
use
clear.
the control stick to get through it. How did I go over that previously? Come on, man. Jeez, scraping along everywhere. Nope, can't jump that high. You have to find your way around. Well, this is definitely going to be its own episode, that's for sure. that's not the place where we need to go. I have no idea if there's like an order to do this, or you're just supposed to like rely on your own skills, quote unquote skills, you know. This one has a shroud, it shouldn't be that hard. So this is like you had to pay for this DLC, by the way. From what I remember. Oh, come on. Oh. Great. Wonderful. Might be the last one. I'm not sure.
Found it.
There's one more somewhere. I think it's up here. Yep. I think I see how you're supposed to get up there. Definitely not as annoying to drive as the MAK-0, but in the first one anyway. It's not exactly fun either. Like, traveling this way isn't very satisfying. Should be it. And then maybe a fight.
Mission objectives completed.
Oh. Okay. There's a fight somewhere for sure, but I guess just not on this planet. Mama ship. So it turns out the Firewalker stuff is in several different relays, so I guess we'll be doing several of them. There's 3 more. I don't remember if there's another one after these 3, but let's get this started, I guess. Here we are. And here they are. Great.
Scanning for mission objectives. Mission objectives located.
Hoping I can edit all this down into
Geth dropship
a
detected.
fairly short episode.
Acquired.
I guess your health regenerates. It stopped smoking, whatever happened there, so. I guess there's infinite ammo too. guys while I'm over here. Let's say, did I not hit him a single time just now? I keep hearing like a klaxon going off, but it's not very clear how much danger I'm in. Do it the lazy way. This angle, like I'm tilting my head out of instinct.
Warning, hostile forces approaching.
Why are my shots curving? That was so weird. Does it have homing missiles? I never noticed that. Strange. I guess the only way to go is up on this little platform.
Extraction complete.
Nice. I've probably missed one or two of those, but it's not that big of a deal.
Geth dropship detected.
I mean, it is platinum. Higher difficulty, these guys will just snipe you from back there, from what I remember.
Acquired.
This DLC right here is why I've only done 100% like twice, or maybe 3 times, because it's just so annoying for very little reward, in my opinion. Like, these resources are probably the best reward, because you don't have to do any planet scanning for all this platinum.
Warning, Geth forces detected.
Definitely on fire right now. Because I didn't notice that
Acquired.
other Geth thing. acquired.
Mission objectives completed.
I'm sure these are hidden like all over the place, probably, but
Extraction complete.
I'm pretty sure that's Garrus's voice too. The onboard VI. Anything down there? Guess that's where we came from, so. Oh, one down, two more to go. Isn't this thrilling? So I'll stop for a second to go over these, at least this message. We don't need to care about that one. This comes because I scanned all the keepers in the first game, so this is from Chorbin, the Solarian. I hope this address still works. I promise to send you intel on the keepers if I found anything, and this is important. See those scans you took? It turns out the keepers are bioengineered. And based on my comparisons to some of the material from Saren's flagship Sovereign, they were engineered millions of years ago by the same people who made Sovereign. You may not understand how important this is, but it suggests that the Citadel wasn't really made by the Protheans. Oh, no way. It may have been made by something far older, with the Keepers as organic guardians. And what's more, based on my genetic readings, they're supposed to react to something, some signal or something, about every 50,000 years. You can measure genetic variances. It's a bit like comparing rings on a tree to see the drought years. Whoever did this, well, around the last time the signal went off would be around the time the Protheans disappeared. And it's scheduled to go off sometime around now. If any of the old tech still works, they could have some nasty surprises waiting for us. Just thought you'd want to know. Nobody here on the Citadel will listen to me. Don't I know it? Preaching to the choir, Chorbin.
Systems online. Adverse geothermal activity has rendered pathfinding function inoperable. Please use manual controls to locate research base.
In other words, there's no mission markers. Artificial light there. I think I'll follow this path. Ooh. I mean, that sounds like a good idea, right?
Acquired.
So,
compromised due to
the
unstable
warning,
volcanic activity.
Yeah, the warning for this didn't say anything about Geth. So basically, that kind of thing is going to be happening. Instead of having to fight Geth, you have to try not to jump on something that's going to fall into lava. Ugh. Doesn't go uphill very well. No, there's artificial light everywhere. Boy. I guess we'll follow this path all the way up. Get a better vantage point. Or find the place where we're supposed to Make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, that's not a... Just checking to make sure that's not an extraction thing. I mean, doesn't this look like where we're supposed to go? Nope, this is where we started. I'm a dumb. Can you believe I graduated high school at some point? Okay.
Resources detected.
So this is where we're supposed to learn about these, apparently. There's another one over there. I can get there. So we get lots of decent resources. It's no Element 0 or Platinum for this mission, for this part anyway. We got Platinum on the last one.
Acquired.
I think we're doing them out of order somehow. Because I think the Geth fighting was supposed to be the hard part. $360. Landed it, mostly.
Research base entrance ahead. Acquired.
So we just picked up about 1,000, maybe 1,200. Iridium so far. We actually get out of the vehicle. Oh, they didn't put anything up here? Dang it. Ooh, that might have been a mistake. Oh, just about. So you don't actually get out, you just go straight into the building, apparently. That's okay. Any metagel, but pretty sure we're gonna be fighting Geth. What do you guys think? We have detected a site of incredible significance located beneath volcano. That sounds promising. That's not so promising. Broken windows everywhere. People pissing on the stairs because they just don't care.
I was right. This site was a roadmap leading to the main Prothean ruins. Dr. Aloy and I agree that this must remain a secret at all costs. I will not allow another Eden Prime to occur. The Geth, the Reapers, all of them, they must be stopped.
Whoa. You actually knew about the Reapers.
Research-based power grid has triggered additional volcanic instability. Recommend immediate departure.
Oh, great.
Come on, we need to leave.
Not before I do this puzzle. Kind of like Professor Layton. I have to do this puzzle first. for that. Risk my life for 1500 palladium or iridium, whichever. Exciting escape sequence. Shepard just kind of jogging along. I guess I have to escape the planet now. It's almost like Zebes. I think that's the name of the planet. From Metroid. I shouldn't be making references to games I've played like once in my entire life. Especially when that was almost 20 years ago, last time I played. Well, the targeting reticle is on the screen, so it's like we might be in for a fight of some kind. If there was a timer on screen, it would make this a lot scarier, but... Joker loves going to an exploding plane. Don't remember that happening. Pretty fun. On to the next one.
Warning. Prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures may degrade engine performance. Mission objectives located. Atmospheric data acquired. Engine temperature stabilizing.
So I was just getting ready to say that this is probably another Geth fight, but apparently not. I don't remember doing this one at all, so I probably only did it one time, if I'm not mistaken. Because
Engine temperature falling.
you get a message after doing two of them, or maybe just the last one we did, but either way, you get the final place to go to before you get to this, to the third one.
Extraction complete. Caution, engine temperature falling.
I could have skipped to do the rest of the story, but
Extraction complete.
no, I don't want to fall.
Extraction complete. Extraction complete.
Okay. Since there is that actual timer, I'm like actually focusing on the game, which actually makes it that much more intense. Also, you can't scan right away, so I shouldn't be landing like right in these zones like I too much like a speed run
Engine
mindset
temperature
or
below
something.
recommended parameters. Extraction complete.
pretty sure they make it to where you have, like, there's no way you can do it to where the temperature stays all the way up all the time on normal parameters, whatever you can see the ship is freezing and stuff.
We've done it.
Whoa, an actual voice line from a squad mate.
Kinetic barrier detected. Kinetic barrier strength beyond conventional weapon capability. Recommend disabling power sources.
So this should be the last time for that.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Hopefully I can cut this down into something decent to watch. Because honestly, I'm kind of regretting doing this mission right now. There's no lore basis to it. Like, it's never brought up again.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier strength reduced.
Did something. I just kind of felt like doing that, honestly.
Kinetic barrier strength reduced. Kinetic barrier deactivated. Path is clear.
Okay. Aha. Try to drive in there. Aha. Ambient life. Oh, must be one of the doctors. The site is spectacular. Time, however, has proven to be the real enemy. Even with those Blue Sun thugs hired to protect the dig site, we barely managed to erect the shield before the Geth arrived. How can they know our movements almost before we do? Am I beaming my thoughts directly to them? I must find out how they are doing this. I shall ask Dr. Aloy for whatever help he can provide. I'm imagining that's some of the help he provided. There's some Ezo there. Another bug. I feel like we might be coming by that way again.
Dr. Aloy must have been indoctrinated by the Reapers. I found him sending our data to a Geth ship. I won't be responsible for another Geth attack, another Eden Prime. I've silenced Aloy. Forever.
That doesn't sound good.
It's too late for me. They're still in my head, stealing my thoughts. I can't keep them out. I've got no choice but to destroy this relic. And myself.
No. You fool.
We can use this.
Oh, pretty. Dr. Case would never understand the deal I made with the collectors. He's obsessed with these Protheans. He would sacrifice everything to learn their secrets. Nearly cost me my life, but I did it for you, Helen. To ensure you remain safe, the damned collectors agreed to spare your colony in exchange for this Prothean find. I can only hope you remained innocent of any of this ugly business. It was all for you. Goodness gracious. Jeez. Hello. Oh. Well, the last time we saw one of these, it was pretty enlightening, so... Uh-oh. Oh. Pearl. So here's the final message with Project Firewalker. The burst of energy that coincided with your retrieval of the Prothean artifact contained coded information. Most of the data was beyond our ability to track, but the threads we were able to decrypt have provided new avenues for research on energy transfer and biotics. We'll keep the scientists busy for years to come. The data indicates that the artifact is currently inert and not dangerous. We wonder, however, that if Dr. Case had more time, would he have unlocked its secrets? We will continue his research. A landmark find for humanity. Good work, Shepard. So...
How may I help you, Commander?
Is there anything I should know?
Nothing, right? Anything else, Commander?
Okay.
Good luck out
Whatever,
there.
Kelly. So I've decided the next couple episodes are going to be spent on Ilium. It's one of the biggest worlds in the game, at least as far as giving missions out and stuff to do, so it's going to be probably 6 or 7 episodes, I imagine. But that doesn't matter because it's the end of this episode. I've been streaming for 57 minutes. Hopefully I can cut that down to 30. We'll see what happens. But yeah, me too, Shepard. Anyway, this has been POD7, and I'm signing out.